Hey, it's the second edition of Evans and his Bunkie at the Cottage Life Show, and I have one of the contractors that we've been working with for quite a few years now, Dave Nodwell, and his crew.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you could come. Thanks so much for coming,
Evan.
Dave. That was a pleasure. And we were one of the first Bunkie projects that we put together. Was that in Rosso? That was for the Martin character?
Yes, yeah, we did on Lake Rosso.
Yeah.
We did a bunkie that enveloped into a whole structure around it.
Yeah.
It was a little difficult getting it in position because of the terrain and stuff.
Yeah, it was. But what was cool about it is you took on the project. I don't think we could looked you up, and you guys had found and saw it.
I forget how we met, but
I think we found you because when we were first starting, we were trying to just establish some kind of a contractor network or anybody. And there's a lot coming in the Muskokas, right? So we found you guys because you were very prevalent and well rated and well regarded in that area, and you guys took it on and were open to it because it was unique build, right? That was something a little different. I mean, you build things as large as homes and things, but it was unique. So that was our first project, which was a lot of fun.
And
it kind of kicked off.
When we caught up with you, I thought, wow, this is a very cool concept, unlike any other bunkie kind of that we've seen. A lot of them are kits or whatever, or do-it-yourselfers, right?
Right.
This was good. This was modern, which seems to be fitting, and it was so versatile with all the different interiors and stuff that you provide, right? So
well, that was the cool thing, is that you guys had that skill set to take it on and to make relative easy work with it in the communications and things, and then it kind of snowballed from there because we built quite a few of them. Like if anywhere,
we've done a few,
we work with you guys honestly the most out of any of the contractors,
no,
which has been awesome.
And now the crew, the two fellows, Kurt and Cole, that do the install. Yeah. They're perfect.
They're dialed right into it.
So, and every time they come up with some type of little tweak that needs to be done, you're right there for them. So
well, that's a big thing. Is like supporting you guys, because that just helps it with me. But tell us a little bit about your business too, like as a core.
So we're full service general contractors. We do full builds. Most of the projects that we have right now are large scale renovation projects. Been doing it since 1988. Have a whole network of previous clients, so a good percentage of our business is repeat work from these clients. Nice. But it's we've been in Muskoka and kind of worked the Muskoka Lakes, Seguin, Gravenhurst areas.
Right. Yeah. So you have your hour or so sort of radius of your workshop. Yeah. Right. And there's that's the heart of the Muskokas for the most part.
It sort of is. I mean, our address is Port Carling, so they call it the hub of the lakes.
Which makes it great access for you. And I know you have that at your little compound there. You have the ability to receive some things and kind of have a bit more than the average from what I remember at this sort of contracting level, which has been great. And doing installs like barges, like we've done a bunch on Big One Island now too, right? Like that experience too. People are never sure, like, how do I get in there?
Right? Yeah.
And it's time
and
consuming.
a bit complicated, and you have to have the timing right. Like we've done at least what we do 3, I think, on Big One Island, right? Yes. And Big One Island is a separate whole entity now, private golf course and private propities. Wow. So it makes it logistically a little tough. But
but they have the infrastructure there, like they have the big barges and stuff. Because there's some other ones that you've taken across on some smaller barges, like a lot of like almost like individual components.
Carrying them up the
hill. There's no other way to do it. But the fact that we can do it, the flexibility in that, it's kind of nice, and not having to have all the tooling and the setup there. Like that might be another unique angle for the bunkie, is that it's that prefab nature of it. Yeah, there's a lot of components. You're going to move that, whether it's a stack of plywood or sheet metal. But
I mean, the probably the most difficult aspect of it is making sure that the steel gets in place without getting damaged, and the interior components, right? But again, we've had enough experience now with so many of them that it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, because some of those metal cladding pieces are massive. They're like 13 feet, because it's literally the roof and the wall as one piece. Right. But aesthetically, that's what a lot of the customers are after, who are looking for something different than the other guys.
Yeah, and it's, you know, that's your client base and that's our client base, and that's worked out really well between the two of us. So yeah, it's been fun. We're working on some new stuff here. I haven't even showed you some of the new models, but they're simpler. They should make the metal and the interior panel stuff easier, because we're actually, it's kind of like a flat roof design. We're calling it the row, which is like a word that means simplicity and tranquility. So you'll figure that out later. But it's more like, you know, this model, which is the base camp, which I don't think you guys build much of there. But it's more like the gable roof ones that you're doing, the big glass ones.
Yeah,
that's what
and sometimes glass on both sides. That's what, you know, so unique about your product compared to some of these, like I said, some of these other Bunkie kits. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's very modern, and it's almost like you're in nature.
Right. So I guess one thing that is difficult and one thing that you love about it. So one thing that's difficult, you're saying, is keeping those interior panels protected and the metal cladding when you're moving from one place to another. Is there one thing that
as you're constructing it, I mean, you need proper barriers for moisture, and when you can't always do it as a streamline, like there's stages, so you need to store some of that stuff. So that's one difficulty is trying to get it stored, keeping it away from the elements.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, because when you're building the frame, you have to have the interior panels and the furniture in some kind of a shed or covered area, not just under a tarp, because that can hold moisture.
which we've done, but I mean, if they're tarped, they got to be tarped well. Right?
Or if it's like a week or two, no big deal. But typically, okay. So that's a challenge for sure for our stuff.
Yeah, that's about it. And I mean, depending on your landscape, the unfortunate part about, or fortunately, maybe that's what makes it enjoyable, is the terrain in Muskoka is very varied. A lot of bedrock sometimes, and very steep lots and stuff. So
so that can be a challenge for anyone. It is for any kind of construction we do up there. What's some of the stuff that you, or maybe I guess Kurt and Cole, find that they enjoy about it? About building
I think they like it. I mean, the two of them work well together, and then they get the support from you. And I think for our first 2 or 3, you were right there with us, so they really feel comfortable now, and they enjoy it. I mean, they think because it gives them a satisfaction when it's finished, right?
Because it's a nice polished finished thing, and that was really awesome when they did that video.
And
you saw that, right?
Was good, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So that's who we are. We're serious about what we do, but we're having fun doing it. And you guys are a very similar company as far as I can tell, and I've enjoyed working with. So it's been great, and I'm hoping we've got a couple other lined up for this season, but it's been great. Good. It's always great to work with you. Thanks for coming. You guys are at your booth too, but we'll come by and see you as well.
Okay.
Thanks for coming by, Dave.
All right.
Take care.
Talk to you.